trying to get the bread. That's all I'm here for. City girl, hot girl summer.
Oh, she the go, cause I'm addicted. And she got that fire fiend. I'm all on it. When she bad, rub her hair down to her ass. Tyler Bunker, would you die? Would you slide for me? Just ride for me?
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, my name is Coca Jasziy, or whatever you want to call me. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you like and comment, if you're returning, hey sis, welcome back. And thanks so much for coming back. And if you, I think that's it. Anyways, I want to add something. Hold on. If you notice from the title, we're gonna do another story time. I haven't done a story time in a while because this is not a story time channel. This is an everything channel. So before you subscribe to my channel, go look at my channel and be like, is this something that I could deal with? Is this like, do I really like her, or do I just like her stories? So if it's just that you just like the stories, don't subscribe. Okay, subscribe, but just know, come back and watch all the other videos too. Anyways, I'm hungry. Hold on. Got the pimp juice. Ooh. Let me tell y'all about the time that I fumbled the bag with a sugar daddy. I fumbled a bag with a sugar daddy. I fumbled multiple bags, let people tell it. I fumbled plenty bags, but who gives a fuck? Anyways, we're going to just start from the beginning. And I want to tell y'all that it's construction going on outside. So, you know, you might hear that shit, but it's okay. Start from the beginning. This is an old story. So I was very young, probably like 21 or 22. And but I know that I was in my get rich quick era. I was just like, I don't know what I need to do, but I need to get some money fast. Like, I see everybody living this type of life, this is what I want. This is what I want, what I gotta do to get that. Like, what do I have to do to get that? Like, rob, steal, kill, shake ass. What I gotta do, you know? So I think one day I was on YouTube and I had seen this girl talking about this app called What's Your Price. Now, mind your fucking business. Mind your business. Yes, I made me a little profile. Yes, it was busting. So, basically on What's Your Price, I don't know if the app's still busting now. I don't want to say, you know, and I'm not promoting it either. Back then, I was on the What's Your App. I made me a little profile. I was like, yes, I'm about to get to this money. Yeah, this girl on YouTube said all I gotta do is download this app, have a cute picture, cute face, you know, niggas gonna pay me to take me on a date. That's all I wanted to do. Like, I didn't even, like, you know, it was deeper than that. It was deeper than that, you know. People was like having full life sugar daddies and shit. And me personally, I just was like, oh, I could just go on a bunch of dates with a bunch of niggas, you know, if you know, okay, rewind. On What's Your Price, they basically bid on the amount that they're gonna pay you for your date. So they pay you to take you on a date, basically. So I met like two guys off of there. The first guy was a complete fucking weirdo. I guess I fumbled that bag too, but he was just too weird. Like, he was too weird. He was a white man too. On top of that, he was a white man, and he was like real tall. He had like a little gray hairs and stuff, but he was like, we met up, and he was like, so are you on birth control? And I was just like, what? He asks, are you on birth control? What's that have to do with us meeting, eating, getting fucking coffee and fucking biscuits and shit? You asked me, am I on birth control? So that means that you want to. Okay, boom, our first meeting, we met up, and he was like, so, just randomly, weirdly, out of nowhere, just was like, so, before we even ate, he was like, so, are you on birth control? What? So I was so freaked out from him asking me that. So I'm just like, because in my mind, I'm knowing that you're asking me that because you're planning to have like raw, nasty, pink wiener sex with me, and I'm just like, I can't. So the first dude, I was just like, ew, that disgusted me so bad, and I left that meeting. He paid me like $100 to go on this little date or whatever, and he was talking about how future arrangements would be or whatever, and it was just given that he wanted a prostitute, basically a cheap prostitute. So I was running into a lot of that on that app. I'm no prostitute. If I wanted to, I would, but I just don't got it in me. So I don't discourage people that's doing what they doing. I also don't like, I don't want to say advertise, because am I advertising it right now? I don't want to say advertise. I want to say like condone. I won't glamorize it. There we go. I don't glamorize it. I'm not out here telling girls get on this app, find this man, because it's really not. It's really not what the girls be saying that it is. It's really not. So like I was saying, I ran into a bunch of Johns that was looking for escorts, basically. So I'm on this app thinking like, oh, I'm about to go on a date. Just give me some free food, free drinks, and bitch, and $100 at the end of the day. So they would bid on how much, you know, they would take you on this date, and I wouldn't accept nothing but like 100 or up. Under 100, I'm not going to the date. So basically, I would run into a whole bunch of fucking pervert men that just really wanted to hump. And me personally, I didn't have it in me, so I was just like, no. And plus, like, for the price that they was saying, this is gonna sound so bad, but for the price that they was saying, I'm just like, ain't no way you ain't no way you want me to have sex with you for $100 or $200, or like, come on now. Like, I know I have some morals. I do have some morals. That is not gonna side with me. Like, no, what? Like, I could see if he said like 2,000 or something. Like, damn, this how much. Like, and then this is when I started realizing, like, I was dancing too at the time. So like, this is when I started realizing, like, pussy is cheap. Like, pussy is cheap. Not mine, but some of y'all's. I don't know who need to hear this, but your pussy cheap. Because people was like $100, $200. Well, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, boom. Next thing, you know, I was keep on running to these same niggas that was just like, hey, I paid $200, come over and fuck me, basically. And I was like, no. So, boom, I met the next guy with the bag, they say the bag. Okay, boom. So then I meet the next guy, the guy that the story is about. We gonna call him Jake. Like Jake from State Farm. Yeah, we're gonna call him Jake. So I met Jake on the app. He bid at like $200, and he was like, then he messaged, okay, after they bid, I think they gotta pay some type of fee or whatever behind the scenes that I don't fucking know about, or we don't know about. But I think they paid this fee, and then they agreed that they're gonna pay you this much amount, and then you accept the offer, and then they can like they can text you after that. So I accepted his offer, then he texted me, and then he basically sent me this whole little paragraph or whatever talking about himself, and I was like, okay, I could do this. Although he was a white man and he was kind of plump, he was kind of on the heavy side. One, I don't really like white men. Two, I don't really like big men either. So he was already lose, but I was like, I'm in it for the cash. Like, I was on my whole city girl shit. I'm in it for the cash, the bread, the moolah, the guapo, all that. Like, I don't give a fuck who this nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. I want that money. That's what I thought. Like, I was a little baby. I was like in training, thinking that I'm just about to go and finesse. And I was. For a while, I was finessing like little cheap shit, like those little dates that I was going on, like $100 dates. I thought I was like real life city girl finessing and shit. sometimes they would turn into something else, but it was all like short-lived. And I think that's all like sugar baby, sugar daddy shit. All that shit's temporary, short-lived, whatever. So anyways, I meet this guy, and he was like, I want to take you to, he was like, what do you like to eat? I want to take you to your favorite restaurant. I want to take you to the movies. Movies was out. Like, you a stranger. I ain't never met you before. We're not going to the dark ass fucking movies where you could murder me. I don't think so. So yeah, basically we went to, he was like, what's your favorite place? At the time, my favorite place was Benihana. God forgive me. Father forgive me. That rice used to be busting. It still do sometimes, but there's so many better fucking places than Benihana. I swear to God, I can't wait to find a good one in Houston, because Benihana out here is really not it. Anyway, my favorite place at the time was Benihana, and he took me there. Basically, I met him there. I had somebody to drop me off. I had my mom to drop me off, which is really crazy. Like, my mama knew I was out here, you know. Mama knew I was out here finessing, so she dropped me off. And did. So, so I meet him in the restaurant, and he just looks even more like blah in person. I'm just like, ooh, Jake. And on top of that, Jake was kind of shy. Like, he was very quiet and just, you know, he didn't have much to say. He would ask you like typical like questions. How are you? How's your day? You know, what do you like to do? Where are you from? Stuff like that. And he was just very like quiet though. But afterwards, we left the after we left the restaurant, he was like discreetly trying to hand me the little $200, and I'm like, give me that shit. Give me that motherfucking money. So anyway, this was like my first time that I feel like I successfully went on something that I could just like talk to the person, because I love shy niggas, quiet niggas, because you could just like run over them, and you know they gonna do what you say. So so let's fast forward on. After that, Jake wanted to see me again, because remember, we didn't go to the movies on the first day because I was like, I don't know you, I'm scared, I'm paranoid, but you could be, you know, trying to pull a fast one on me or something. I don't fucking know. So I said no to that. So after that, Jake was texting me like every day, all the time, just like, oh, what do you want to do? You want to hang out today? Like, I really want to get to know you, blah, 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 blah. So he was like, he wanted to go to the movies. So we're about to go to the movies and everything. Okay, so boom, we end up at the movies. Jake wasn't trying to touch or feel or do no little sneaky, weird, freaky stuff. So I was like, that's a plus for him. So anyways, we was in the movies just, you know, vibing. He was very, to be real, Jake was very, very boring. Like I said, he was really quiet and just like shy, I guess, reserved, and he just barely would open up, which I was like, cool, you know. You know, I don't gotta do too much. Like, I really, usually men that have money, they like to talk all about their damn self. They don't give a fuck about you. They just want to talk about their accomplishments and what they about to do next, and what, you know, that's all they like to do. Men that got money usually just be arrogant assholes. They just like to talk about their goddamn self. But Jake was not like that. Jake was very, very quiet and cool and relaxed and just whatever you want to do. Basically, he had the whatever you want type of attitude, which was player for me. That's perfect for me, because that's what I'm here for, bitch. I'm here to rake it up. I'm trying to get the coins. I'm trying to get the bread. That's all I'm here for. City girl, hot girl summer. Boom. Next, what really happened with Jake, why I say that I fumbled the bag, I guess. Okay, this is where I start fumbling the bag, y'all. He wanted me to come over his house. Like, after like 2 dates, he started inviting me over his house. And I was like, I'm not really comfortable, you know, going over your house, you know. I mean, I guess we've gone on a couple dates, but I still really don't know you, and I'm not really comfortable. So he would, you know, he would ask me again and again and again, which would make me even more comfortable, because I already told you that I'm not comfortable doing this, and you're steady asking me, which means that you don't really respect what I'm telling you. You don't respect any of my boundaries or anything. And then like After that, he was like, well, I want you to be comfortable. I want you to, you know, I don't want to like, basically he was like, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I want you to, you know, I really want you to like me. I don't think you like me. He was trying to do a little manipulation tactic, like basically, you don't like me if you don't come over my house and blase, blase, swaze, swaze. And I'm just like, no, baby, no, I'm not coming over your fucking house. For what? No. Bitch, spend some more money, take me somewhere, do something, I don't know. But bitch, I really came for the cash. I really didn't come to do nothing else. I really was trying to get the cash and run the fuck off. That's all I wanted to do. Like, get what I wanted and then run the fuck off without you ever getting what you wanted. That was really my game. Get everything that I want from niggas. White man, they was usually white men. Get everything that I want and then dip. Just get the fuck on before they start expecting something from you. And it's usually after like 2 days. Like after 2 days, men be like, I don't know, this bitch don't like me. She ain't gave me no pussy yet. So basically, after our like second day, he was like, hey, you know, I want you to come over my house. And I was like, no. So anyways, what happened after that, he started asking me to do like little weird kinky things, and the things was just like a little too far, like out of my, like some shit that I just wasn't ever used to. Nobody ever asking me, so I was just like, I gotta think on it, right? Jake had asked me to do some things sexually that was just very fucking weird, but it really wasn't even like sexually. It was, he wanted me to like degrade him. So he wanted me to like, you know how people had slaves and shit, and you know we used to, not we, the clear people used to whip us and, you know, have us as slaves and shit. He wanted me to make him my slave, and I was just like, I could do that shit now, but back then I was like, oh my god, no, like no, this is crazy. Like this is like, you know, I'm a rookie out here in these streets. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I could do it, but it's just gonna feel so bad to me. So I was just like, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think on it. Girl, anyways, what happened was he found him another little sugar baby, I guess, to do that for him. And yeah, too slow. Couldn't do it. Like I could not get myself to do it. Like I was like, this is easy. Like this could be easy money. He was like, I will pay you whatever, like whatever you want, whatever you need, I'll give you whatever. I just want you to like degrade me. Like he wanted me to step on his wingding with my feet. Like he wanted me to do like weird things. He wanted me to do some weird things, and I was just like, no, like I cannot do that. That is so fucking kinky. Like no. So anyways, I kept on stalling it out. I told him I was gonna think about it, but realistically, like in my mind, I already had was like, no, I'm not fucking doing that shit. But I thought about it, like if I get broken up, like, well, bitch, what's to it? Like I could, you know, I could say a couple shits. It ain't shit. But the whole like he wanted me to like stomp on his ding ding, and I was just like, no. No. Anyway, so that's how I fumbled the bag. I didn't want to step on his ding ding, and I didn't want to like tie him up and make him into a slave. So anyways, there's men out here that want you to call them like worthless piece of shits, and they will literally pay your ass. They will pay you big money now. Back then, I wasn't with the shit. Now, I could do it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Who need me to step on a ding ding? Just kidding. I'm not gonna fucking do that. But anyway, so yeah, that wasn't happening. The end of the story. It's gonna be a fast story, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I was about to call him Kyle. What did I name him? Jake. So Jake ended up finding him a new baby because I was not giving him what he needed, which was fine. And the what's your price app is still like, that shit still works today. But like I said, it was a bunch of men looking for prostitutes. So, you know, if you do decide to get on that app, be careful because you might get, you know. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And it is fine, she fine, she know she mine, yeah.